So that year you win 3 times. Talk about like your third win out there that kind of secures your PGA Tour card.
Yeah, well, I think the fans, or some of the people, the subscribers, whoever's going to listen to this content, they'll enjoy this story too. So I do that. Then we go to Macon, Georgia, and Chris Mazziotti, who became my caddy for many, many years after that, we came up with a thing in Macon where I was like, I needed I needed something clever all the time. I needed to kind of like divert my obvious, what would you say, frustration and anxiety for golf into something other. So we were always trying to, like, even though we weren't sports psychologists, we were doing some of that stuff. Mm-hmm. I said, hey, Chris, you know how I like to be different people all the time? Like, I'm going to hit a high 1-iron, I'm going to be Jack Nicklaus, I'm going to be a bunker shot, I'm going to be Paul Azinger. If I'm going to be scrappy out of the trees, I'm going to be Seve Ballesteros. We wrote down like 35 names that tournament. And each shot, I would be a different player.
Just mimic somebody.
Or at least I would just have that. Like, I loved watching golf on TV before I even played it.
Yeah.
I love the players. I love the differences, the nuances, the uniqueness of their swings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I knew they all had kind of a forte, right? Somebody was really good at hitting a driver. Somebody was really good at bunkers. Some troubleshooters, you know what I mean? Like, I think of Tom Watson, he drove it all over the place for a while too, but Seve Ballesteros, those guys were great. And it didn't really, like, deter them from performing. They would just go in the trees and they'd get it out and hit it. So we did that for the whole tournament. The last hole, I'll never forget it. I kind of laid up. It was, you could either drive it over a creek or you could lay up on this side. But if you laid up on this side, you had a longer shot. Well, I was leading the tournament. I don't know if it was 1 or 2 or something. I had a 4, and I'm like, Chris looks at me, he goes, I think we know who we're going to be. And I go, you got that right. This is Jack Nicklaus towering 4. And I hit it in there like 15 feet and made it for birdie 1 in the tournament. So I'll never forget that. That was pretty fun. After the first episode, the second episode, the third one is in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm 7 shots behind. One of my biggest advocates from Texarkana, Dr. David Witt, he loved to fly his plane up. He flew up, watched me. I'm like, you sure you want to come up today? I'm like 7 shots behind. No, I love supporting you and watching you play golf. You're having a great year. I shot 62 or 3 that day and came from 7 behind.
And won?
And won.
Wow.
So that was 3. They didn't have the Battlefield promotion at that time.
Yeah.
But that one pretty much locked me up. Secured my card. So
that must have been really exciting.
Those stories were really fun to tell because they were all kind of different, but also, such unique experience.
Yeah, super unique.
And sharing with, the host families that I met and all the people that I met. And, for that time, I was the celebrity on the Ben Hogan Tour, which was really fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I enjoy that. I miss it, actually, because I never really reached that level on the PGA Tour. But it's fun to reminisce right now about the Ben Hogan Tour days.
Yeah. So you secure your card. That must have been really exciting knowing you're going to get your starts on the PGA Tour. What was that first event like?